Hello student, very good morning to all of you. How are you? I hope you all are happy, healthy and fine at home. Do you remember what were we discussing yesterday? I think yesterday we were discussing about the scheme number 70 and the title of that scheme is a coupling of vinyl iodide minus 26 and aldehyde plus minus 86 and synthesis of polycyclic hydroxy olefins minus 91 and plus 91, which is already written on the blackboard. These kind of the discussion we had discussed in our previous lectures. So today what we are going to discuss, we are going to discuss about what are the different reagent and condition used during this synthesis that we are going to see over here. Let us discuss that reagent and the condition employed during this synthesis. Let us begin with. So, here the reagent and the conditions. So, first one, A reagent used as a minus 26, which is a starting material or the substrate taken about 1.3 equivalent and followed by tertiary butyl lithium, that is about 2.6 equivalent, and the solvent used during that process is a THF, tetrahydrofuran, and the temperature is kept around minus 78 degrees centigrade to 40 degrees centigrade, and that reaction mixture was stirred for 30 minutes, and then plus minus 86, that is the compound added, which was taken around 1.0 equivalent, and the temperature is kept around minus 40 to 0 degree centigrade, and that reaction mixture was stored near about 20 minutes, and the percentage of yield were obtained approximately 80%, that is a very high yield, good yield is obtained during that synthesis. Now second reagent which is employed, TBAF, we know that TBAF means tertiary butyl ammonium tetrabutyl ammonium fluoride, which is used for the deprotection of that selective, it is used for the selective deprotection. So which was taken about I think 1.0 mole in TF, 0 mole in THF tetrahydrofuran, 5.0 equivalent, and the solvent were used THF tetrahydrofuran, and temperature is kept around 25 degrees centigrade, and that 1 hour, and the percentage of yield is around 98%. Then the C reagent which were used here is a TESCl, that is a triethyl silyl chloride, which was taken around 1.5 equivalent imidazole, which was the additive used during this reaction, and that was taken around 5.0 equivalent, and the solvent is used THF not this one. The imidazole 5.0, the solvent is used in this reaction is a CH2Cl2 dichloromethane DCM, temperature kept 25 degrees centigrade, and that reaction mixture was stirred about 1 hour, and the percentage of yield were obtained around 97%, very high yield product obtained during this reaction. And the next reagent, let me clean this board and so that you can see properly. Then the D reagent is KHMDS, that is a potassium hexamethyl diazide silyl, which was taken around 0.5 mole in 0.5 mole in 0.5 mole 0.5 mole in toluene 0.5 mole in toluene, which was taken 3.0 equivalent, then Cl CO2 Me, Cl CO2 Me, the reagent, that is a methyl chloride or acetyl chloride, which was taken around 5.0 equivalent, and the THF tetrahydrofuran used as a solvent, THF, and the temperature is kept around -78 to 25 degrees centigrade, and that reaction mixture was stirred about 2 hours, and the next reagent, that is a E reagent, which is used over here, E reagent, that is a HF pyridine, HF pyridine, and which the proportion of it 1:4, and the temperature is kept around 0 to 25 degrees centigrade, and that reaction mixture was stirred 12 hours, and the percentage of yield were obtained around 88% for the two step, 88% for the two steps, and the next reagent used as a F reagent, and that F reagent is nothing but PHIOAC2, PHIOAC twice 3.0 equivalent, 3.0 equivalent tempo, TMPO, tempo, which was taken around 1.0 equivalent, and CH2Cl2 dichloromethane used as a solvent at 25 degrees centigrade, and the reaction mixture was stirred near about 24 hours, and the percentage of yield were obtained is very high percent, around 98%, And now the next reagent which we are going to discuss here, next reagent will be G reagent, and G reagent is a SMI2, which is a crucial SMI2, which is a very important step used in a Van-Ussel synthesis, which was taken 0.1 mole in THF, tetrahydrofuran, THF 5.0 equivalent, then hexamethyl PA, hexamethyl phosphoramide, that is a 15 equivalent, which was taken over here. Then THF, tetrahydrofuran, then minus 10 to 25 degrees centigrade, 30 minute, 80% yield were obtained. Then there is a minus 90, which was around 28%, very low yield, and plus 91 obtain around 52%, that is a very low yield. So the desired SMI2 mediated cyclization precursor minus 89 was assessed from allyl alcohol minus 88, perceived to be correct diastereomer through a 5-step sequence involving removal of the TIPS group, means tertiary isopropyl silyl group, TBAF, that is a tetrabutyl ammonium fluoride, THF as a solvent, and 98% yield was obtained during that synthesis. Second one, the TES, that is a triethyl silyl chloride protection of the primary hydroxyl group, TESCl, imidazole, 99% yield. Third, carbonate formation at the secondary hydroxyl, KHMDS, ClSO2Me, triethylamine. And fourth one, selective removal of the TES group, HF, PYPY, 88% yield for the 2 steps. And 5, oxidation of the newly liberated primary alcohol to the corresponding aldehyde, PHIOAC twice, tempo minus 89, 98%. With aldehyde carbonate minus 89 in hand, they were primed to test their hypothesis regarding the neighboring group, effect of the chelating OCM group on the cyclization reaction. Indeed, treatment of minus 89 with SMI2 hexamethyl phosphoramide at minus 10 degrees centigrade resulted in the formation of the desired cyclization product as a mixture of diastereomer and high yield minus 90 structure were obtained around 28% and plus 91, which is obtained around 52%, which is already mentioned on the blackboard. And this remarkable result was a turning point in the project, both from a moral standpoint and logical perspective in that it allowed the preparation of relatively large quantities of these advanced intermediates for further exploration, elaboration. The next work, the next task at hand was to develop a method for the obligatory configurational adjustment at C10 and C28, and to this end it was speculated that dehydration of these two diastereomers would merge them into a single conjugated diene substrate C structure plus 93, which is represented over here, and that could be a susceptible in principle to a regioselective rehydration through hydroxylation chemistry. And now onward we are going to discuss about the scheme number 18 now. So, let us see what is that scheme number 18, what could be it, because this is a second last scheme of this, and the heading of that scheme number 18 is as it is. So, total synthesis of total synthesis of originally assigned total synthesis of originally assigned structure of Van-Ussel B, which is a second. See the title of the scheme number 18, the total synthesis of originally assigned structure of Van-Ussel B, structure number 2. So, let us see over here, as we know that the structure number 19 and the structure number 19 will be like this. So, let us see the structure number 19, which is I am representing over here. So, this is a structure number 19 which I am representing over here. See, look at this carefully, then you will find is a structure O. Here is a dotted oxygen atom, this is protected and followed by this is a structure O, ACM, that secondary alcohol protected by CM. Here the structure which is protected by bomb, and then there is a double bond over here. And now coming toward the ring number A, which contain isopropylene group as well as secondary group which is protected by bomb, and the hydrogen atom which is present at this corner should be above the plane, and the hydrogen atom which is below the plane, and here the hydrogen atom that is above the plane, and the hydrogen atom, the hydroxyl group at this position should be below the plane, and this is the structure number -90, which we already discussed in our previous lecture. So, this is the structure number 90, which containing this type of the carbons framework. And now, when this structure treated with the reagent, a reagent will be POCl3, that is a phosphoroxychloride in presence of pyridine used as an solvent. So, what do you get? There is a inversion of that hydroxyl group over here. So, when we are going to get the structure 1 is a 93 over here, 93, and that 93, the structure POCl3 is an acid which dehydration takes place. So, carbon carbon double bond come with that conjugation and we will get as a stable compound. So, let us see that structure once again, which is I am representing here. So, you can see over here, this is a 6-membered ring connected with that 5-membered ring. Then there is a this type of the group over here, that is O, where oxygen atom is protected, and this group which remains as it is O same. Here is a carbon carbon double bond, this double bond is already there, that becomes as a diene, and that diene is more stable because it is in the ring both are present, and now here this group protected by bond which is as it is. Then there will be this one double bond, and here is a O BOM bomb, and now here is a hydrogen atom which remains as it is, one more hydrogen atom which is also remains here, and that is nothing but as a structure number 93. From 90 we got the structure number 93 directly, and now let me show the structure number 91, which is, let us see over here. Now, I am showing the structure number. Here I am cleaning the board. Now, I am keeping that 93 as it is, but now here I am trying as a structure number is 91, which is, see over here. So, 91 will be this one. This is a 5-membered ring which further connected with another 5-membered ring, further joined with 6-membered ring, another, there will be a 5-membered ring connected with another 5-membered ring. This is a 5-membered ring further attached with this one. Now, O, this is a protected group. Now, this one OACM, and after that here only change that hydroxy group is this double bond remains as it is. Here is a group O bond protected. So, A ring having this isopropylene group as well as protected secondary alcohol bomb, and here is a hydrogen atom which is above the plane, another hydrogen atom which is below the plane, and this is a structure number 91. When that 91 structure treated with 91 treated with some other reagents. What we can call it as a, here I am showing that one. The reagents, B reagent will be this one, sodium hydroxide, NaH, sodium hydroxide, CS2, that is a carbon similar to as a carbon dioxide consumer of this carbon dioxide CO2, the carbon disulfide, you can carbon disulfide, and then MEI, methyl iodide, then microwave irradiation, and at 185 degrees centigrade, what you are going to get? You are going to get here the structure I am showing, this one. So, you can understand this one. After adding these reagents, what do you get? You are going to get over here, this one is a 5-membered ring which I am representing over here, another 5-membered ring, and further there is a 6-membered ring attached over here, then there will be a 5-membered ring, then this one, after that there is another 5-membered ring connected over there, then there will be a this one oxygen atom is protected, here the group which is attached, that is OAC-M, and then here after what you are going to get? You are going to get as a double bond over here, double bond at this position, and here the group which is present over here like this, double bond, and then finally here may be O, BOM, the hydrogen atom at this position, this one, another hydrogen atom that is here, and this is a structure, and this structure is nothing but as a 92, and that 92 structure further converted into as a 90, not this one. So, let me clear over here. So, not this one, here is a something others. What is that? That is nothing but as a here O, then there will be C double bond S, C double bond yes, actually here is a hydrogen atom, then double bond S I am showing over here, and followed by S Me, then this will pick up the proton, form as a double bond, and this is the compound which we are getting over here, and this structure is going to convert into as a 93, and after getting as a 93 by the addition with some other reagent like Thexyl BH3 H2O2, and after that D, I think that after getting as a 93 and the remaining continuity we will discuss in our next lecture. Still then, have a nice day. Thank you.